Solo. Who does the state put first?
The state, the corrupt government.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Themselves.
After themselves, who do they put? Who do they put after them? Good answer, Cairo. But you being
Right.
funny. The reason I went to Solo, and I want both of y'all to answer all y'all, because I know she know law. You know law too, Cairo. But I'm saying she professional level. She practice law. When if a married couple is out the way, who does the probate or the state put first? Let's say a married couple that passed away from natural causes. They lived before like 90 something.
The spouse comes before the kids.
No, I'm saying they both go. So the husband and the wife is gone.
If they're gone, the children are up next.
So what was they saying about the state? Because who wrote these laws are Caucasian people. And they don't give a fuck. They kill their kids, the kids killing the parents, they kill the wives. So, you know what I mean? We going on about who they put first?
No, not who they put first. The point we was making is when the married couple lose their life, that's why I put life first. None of this matters without. So remember, life is God on my list.
Oh my God.
What happened? What happened now?
I think she can't hear us possibly.
Yeah.
If you die married, your spouse gets everything.
Right.
If you die unmarried,
for the
your kids get everything.
So there it is.
And that's because they supposed to come first, like I fucking been saying.
Who, the spouse or the kids?
But we have our own opinions, right? And you said that you were okay with that, right?
Sure, I say nobody's wrong. Bobby said, like I said.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, go back to what Solo said. What that was when you said if they die, the kids get everything?
No.
If you die
oh yeah, the spouse get everything. That's true.
So there you go. It's life, self, children, because you're survived by your children. Spouse, work. I'm open to be convinced by any one of y'all. I'm ready to move any one of those up or down the ladder. Life, self, without you taking care of your health, you're no good to nobody.
I have a question. So if you're in a marriage and everything is fine and you see your wife is putting the kids first, as a man, would you have a problem with that if these are your kids?
No, we're survived by them.
Jamie?
I'm going to need you to repeat that.
I said you're in a marriage and you see that your wife is putting your kids first. What's the problem with that if these are your kids?
Okay. So the problem with that, it depends on exactly what it is. But the problem with that is if that shit keeps going on to the point that shit's starting to upset me, like I'm telling you, let's say I tell my son, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. He can't have this, he can't. And you sneaking behind because the kid know that you're going to choose them first. They sucking up to you and like, mama, he said I can't do this and I can't do that. And you're doing it for him anyways. You're undoing and basically challenging my authority. That's what you're doing by doing that. So if you're doing
that,
everything
was good though. So I don't go to a negative. Go to something good.
You brought up a negative.
Let's keep it positive. Let's keep positive.
Yeah, we're keeping it positive because you had a problem with us going negative. So we're gonna keep it positive.
So I'm telling you, wait. I'm telling you what, putting the kids first could end up causing. You're going to be putting them first, and he's not getting what he's want. Eventually, it could create problems. Like if disciplinary is not necessarily negative, is it or is it not? Isn't disciplinary a good thing?
Jamie, I dropped my head because I'm like, Jamie, because if it's heaven on earth, if it's all good, everything is heaven on earth. So everybody's happy, and the parents are happy to have children surviving them when it's their time to transition to the next experience. In the great state of Texas, the children can contest the parent after one of them passed away. Now, I know I just said that like I knew it all, but I got it from Ali C in the comments section.
But that shit don't work.
All right.
Okay,
well,
so again,
Ali, I tried.
Everything's good within the marriage. Yes, I did say that. But just because everything is good in your marriage does not mean your kids is going to be perfect children and they don't need discipline. Tell me where that could happen. I said,
give me a shot at it. When a married couple, if a married couple wants to get new cars and one of their children, let's say they got a son and daughter, is about to graduate from high school, them putting the child first is sending them to college before getting that new car.
Okay, I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Because remember, you saying everything is good. So My
I wouldn't
wife
have an
and
issue with
baby,
that.
we doing well. We up
No,
in our
that would be
60s,
me making a
70s.
sacrifice for my kids. No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have no issue.
me and my spouse, when we procreate a son and a daughter,
But
our
see,
whole purpose
you
is to set them up for this world we brought them in.
But-
They didn't
right,
ask to
right.
be here. This is a fucked up world to bring some people into.
Don't
You done
agree with
brought
the
some
they
people
didn't
into a
ask to be in
fucked
here,
up
Carl.
world, and you not gonna prioritize them to give them the best shot to
Right.
succeed in this
Right.
wicked ass world?
Get them.
Get who? I would agree with it. So I don't understand where y'all attacking. I agree.
Okay.
So that's under your logic, Jamie, if everything is all good, the parents are in cahoots with saying, hey, let's give our children, let's give our son and daughter the best, here come that word, the best life. Living my best life. I ain't going back. So there it is. Let's give these innocent people we brought into this crazy ass world the best life.
True, but my question is, right or wrong, I don't care how good of a marriage you have. Kids are gonna do stuff. They're not gonna be perfect. You're gonna have to disciplinary them in some kind of way. You have to discipline them. I'm not saying whoop they back in all the time, like always giving them a whooping for things like this, harsh things. But I'm just saying you have to discipline them in some kind of way. So if you're disciplining them, let's say you don't want your son to do something because you're trying to make sure he's not soft, and she's constantly undoing that. That can create an issue because he wants it. You tell him, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you. That can create issues. That's what I was talking about.
Not if everything is good, Jamie. I like this segment. So let's read Darla. Darla say, I'm glad that was an important call too, Jamie. That may involve you. We'll talk about that when the show is over. I thought putting the kids first is in terms of taking care of them. Great question, Darla. So here we go. If something happens to a son or daughter in school, and the plans were for my wife or me to do something for each other, that shit becomes secondary, and that's us as a couple putting the kids first. Understanding, hey, we're survived. I can't make that point strong enough. I heard one anthropologist say one time, the greatest prize in life is a mating partner. They didn't say a spouse. They said a mating partner, which means you're going to find a spouse to procreate with, and you're sending your DNA to travel through time. Think about that, y'all. Two people are coming together. That's crazy. None of us on this panel got a kid. Two people are coming together to procreate a new person to send through time with their DNA in it.
So hold on. Basically, you're proving my point to be right, though. Because if the greatest prize is the person that you are able to procreate with, that's your spouse.
Right.
They didn't say the greatest prize is your children.
But
right?
I did say a mating partner. I didn't say spouse, because you don't have to procreate with your spouse. A couple 60 years old, they're past the point of procreation. They're just enjoying each other.
Too. I keep telling people back before, this country started trying to take over and make sure they do population controls and all this stuff and create all kinds of other chaos. When you had a child with somebody else, with a woman, that was your wife. That's how the shit was.